Hi, everyone. Welcome to our market update. It is Monday. It's crazy. We had a market update last Friday, and we had one Monday. This is just consistency right here.
You know what? I'm consistently consistent with you being consistent with good data.
Bam. Okay. Well, there we go. Well, you know what we are going to be consistent with, right? Because this is every Monday and Friday. Subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. We do this at 4 o'clock. So we start off with these, not all the time we start off. We do it sometimes in between. Got to keep you guessing. You have your chance to win $50. Okay.
Boom.
So I'm going to start with
tax-free. It's non-tax, Vinnie. So it's equivalent to $100 if you want to, say how nice and generous of people we are.
I didn't say that. I mean, talk to your CPA. I am not a CPA.
The IRS is calling you for the $50 prize winnings.
All right. What area of San Diego did the most expensive property sell in so far this year in 2001? It doesn't read well.
It doesn't. I told you, it doesn't read well.
The most expensive property in San Diego in 2021, what community did that property sell for? It's either a detached, attached property, townhome, twin home, one of those kind of properties. Okay, in what community? Mind you, the townhome in El Cajon that sold for $380 million, that was a typo, I'm pretty sure, by the realtor. So I don't think that's the right one.
You think $380 million in El Cajon is too much?
Yeah, the town, especially for a townhome, maybe a detached property, maybe.
You're really discounting how much the community is changing in El Cajon, like by just,
My guess, and I can prove me wrong. My guess is that was probably didn't sell for $380 million. So that's my guess. But if you do choose that one, I'm sorry. Go to the next one. Okay.
I thought that $380 million property, that was Tiger Woods had moved there. And bought that in El Cajon.
He bought that the townhome in El Cajon. Okay. All right, now going into the numbers, because you come here for the numbers, not for our
banter.
Yes, exactly. All right. So something very interesting. I was looking at the numbers recently. Every week we look at how much new inventory we're hitting the market, right? And we were consistently hitting about 1,000. I really thought that 936 number last week was going to jump a little higher. It's still at 936. And this week, right, or last week, this was for the following week, we only went to 861. So that's kind of intriguing that my guesstimation, we'll see what happens next week, is after the new month comes through, if we're going to get a little bit of a jump in that. So that's going to be kind of interesting to just keep your eyes on. We do have close to about 2,800 properties in San Diego County taking out the mobile homes, manufactured homes. Right, just focusing on the single family, condos, townhomes, twin homes, row homes. So we still have that inventory right there, but it'll be interesting what happens next week, July 1st. So something just to be aware of as you watch us, not this Friday, but the following Monday. So how are rates doing there, David?
That's interesting you bring that up because, last week on Friday we went over, we had like a big drop. And then today when we opened up a tad little bit higher. By a tad, I mean like a tadpole, like just a little bit higher, like an eighth higher. And so overall, it's like this week we got a lot of exciting things going on. We got the Case-Shiller Index tomorrow. We have pending home sales tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we got the ADP report and the BLS report. So why are those things important? Well, the Case-Shiller Index is important just because that's going to reaffirm, $380 million for a condo in El Cajon is totally acceptable or not. And it's going to show appreciation around the whole United States, which is good for us to know. And then the thing that's going to be really unique is Wednesday, because Wednesday is job markets. The stronger the job market goes and the stronger the economy gets, interest rates will not go down, they will go up. So you need to remember this as the economy is recovering, low rates they can't stay forever. And we have a lot of volatility. So talk to your lender. Tomorrow's going to be important. Wednesday is going to be important. Those are 2 big days where if the numbers come in really bad, you will see interest rates drop. And that will be a great day to lock your loan. So I'm looking forward tomorrow to some really bad numbers, hopefully, so I can lock in some clients at historically amazing rates and help people afford their Monthly
affordable house.
payment. God, man.
I
I was waiting for you to say
horrible.
monthly payment, but you hang me out to dry on a regular. It's terrible.
Oh, that was a horrible segue. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know,
You gotta try something like peanut butter and
jelly.
boom. See, that's what you talk
Okay.
about, kind of a layup right there.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're just joining us right now, here's the question again, and mind you, please, I don't need to hear the comments of, well, who writes this? You're a 5-year-old? Okay, please. All right, come on. All right. You understand the gist of it.
Brutal crowd out there.
Yeah. No, I don't need to hear that, a 5-year-old. I mean, a 5-year-old couldn't write expensive. I mean, that's an adult man right there. All right. So what area of San Diego did the most expensive property sell in so far? There should be a comma there. Okay, there should be a comma there.
For the person that just texted me, Barrio Logan, that is not correct.
Yeah, it's not Barrio Logan. This is for condos, single family homes, townhome, twin home, row homes. And it's not, if you just joined us, it's not the townhome in El Cajon that sold for $380 million, supposedly. Okay, it's not that townhome. Now, something that we've been kind of also jumping into is kind of going over the different communities and what's happening in different communities. So I picked 3 different communities at random.
Oh, I love Alpine.
Yeah, so just going over, so if you can see what's happening in Alpine, the jump from last year to this year through the beginning of May, right? We're talking about from 650 for single family homes up to 830. That's, I mean, a pretty drastic jump. I mean, we're a little bit above asking, as you can kind of tell, at 101% of list price. So something to kind of be aware of.
Can you explain what that means, Vinnie? So when you're talking to your realtor and your realtor is like going, we're gonna have to go above asking.
Yeah.
What is that 101? Explain that, please.
Yeah. So you're looking at if it's listed at $100,000, right? You're offering at 101. Okay, $1,000. So just basically list to sold price. So remember to think about it. What they're asking for is not necessarily what they're going to get all the time. Sometimes they price too high. It's going to be a little less. That's a little bit harder in this market. Sometimes they price it low for that bidding war. So we jump into Spring Valley, and they have it at 104 this year. Last year it was under 100. This year it's 104 to about 105% of lists to sold.
That's amazing.
So quite a jump right there. And then we have it in North Park right here. So 104 also roughly this year. Something that where is this one? Is it North Park?
You know what else is unique, Vinnie, is your month's supply of inventory. So for those of you out there that don't understand why so many people are competing on a small number of property, it's because the month's supply of inventory is lower than a low rider at a low riding car show. It's so low. I mean, it's so low, not like Han Solo. I mean, like so low. The months of inventory. We don't even have a month.
I know people sometimes we have different groups of people. Some people watch us to win the money of $50. Some people watch us for market updates. Some people watch us for our banter, and some people just watch us for the great dad jokes that come throughout this show. And that right there was one of them. So if you're waiting for that, congratulations, you got it.
It was delivered.
It was delivered.
Just like Amazon Prime, on time.
Wow. So we try to keep this under 10 minutes. And why don't we just keep this on a high note or a low note, however you see it? And please reach out if you have any specific questions about your community, about rates. Watch us, join us next Friday, and we'll kind of go over specifics of the market and kind of what's happening and how this week is kind of flowing through. If you're not able to join us for this Friday, hope you have a great 4th of July, but hopefully you can join us for this Friday. Please subscribe. Please share. Any last words, David?
For those of you who didn't know, the foreclosure moratorium was extended to the end of July. So for those of you who still think the market's going to implode and massive foreclosures are coming, it is not. So keep that in mind.
We're slowly getting a little more inventory, but we're probably going to see some kind of plateau. I mean, maybe in the future, in the near future, we'll see basically a drop to the market, but we'll probably see more of a plateau in the near future. So just FYI on that. Please subscribe, please share, and follow.